Now, tell us about your going to see the comedy show last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Went up to Temecula, California, which is, what, 20-some miles north of us?
Yep.
And we went to Hobo's Barbecue for...
Home of the dried out... No, I shouldn't say anything.
Yeah. Hobo's Barbecue. Melissa Greenberg.
Watch out for
comedian. She runs this little comedy group called Empire Comedy.
Yep.
Perform all over the Inland Empire area of Southern California.
And Oceanside.
There's some.
Yeah, you don't want to...
Yummy.
You don't want to step in that. If you can help it.
So, last week on an evening, we road tripped up to Temecula to watch one of these comedy shows she puts together, and it was really great fun. It was
on the 7th.
It was fantastic on evening of January 7th, and Jeff Thill, comedian and writer, creative man of all talents. Jeff Thill and his wife Deanna met us there, and it was you and I and our dear friend Julie Kaufman and Jacob Doobie. Doobie Zizienski. Nobody can pronounce his last name.
No,
it's just Jacob Doobie. Or Jacob. Or Jacob.
Or Jay.
Jay. Or JD. I don't think he liked JD.
No.
Yeah. Yo, JD. And so Melissa was the MC of the evening, and our good friend, my longtime friend from my Comedy Store days, Joe Palin, was the opening act. He did very well. And then we had Johnny Herrera, the middle act, who was hilarious. And I think, what is his name? Sean Williams?
Yes.
Was the headliner. Really dynamite night.
Yeah.
Tons of laughs. Great
and
room.
I filmed.
The place was packed.
Joe's set, and it's up on YouTube. Joe Palin, P-A-L-E-N.
P-A-L-E-N, Joe Palin. Check him out. And it was a wonderful night.
And he's going to be my next episode, or one of my coming up episodes of this very show.
Stay tuned to Lounging with Allen, where his guest will be Joe Palin. And there's the promo. Dean LeCrone's giving you a promo for the next.
Oh, thank you.
With, you never know, there might be a guest appearance by me.
That's
All
true.
of a sudden, I jump out from the...
If you can find a walking stick.
Yeah. You brought it up again.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God, I miss my walking stick.
I'm sure we'll find one. What's happening?
I hear screams. I think we're in danger.
I think so.
I'm done.
Close up.
Whew. Whew. It's a lot of...
You need to take a break?
Yeah, man. I had to tie my shoe. I'm exhausted.
Transverse this very dangerous.
All right. This is it. You've seen this on the Discovery Channel, I'm sure.
Yes.
We're entering Mordor.
Oh, my God.
We're going to try and drop
the ring
into a volcano. That's where the hobbits had to travel.
Wait, we got to get a close-up.
Caution Poison Oak. Oh,
my God.
Suddenly I'm feeling like...
You may...
Alan!
Look how close I have to get to make it look normal.
I didn't see the sign soon enough.
Oh, God. I told you not to rub that shit all over you.
My balls.
Oh, no. My
bench.
It's very comfy looking.
A bench.
Very comfortable. There you go. Now, tell us more about yourself. So you saw the comedy show.
Oh, I'm sorry. We saw the comedy
Joe.
show, and it was... I know Joe. Years ago, I worked at the Comedy Store in La Jolla, California, part of San Diego. And I worked at the bar with comedian Eric Schwant. He was the bartender. I was the bar back, so I served beers and cleaned beer glasses and worked the door occasionally.
Famous
yeah, I met Sam Kennison, who was already famous, and but I met Pauly Shore, who was already big. He was a headliner. Skip Stevenson, who used to host that show Real People in the late 70s.
Oh, yeah.
He was comedian Barry Diamond, who was always hilarious. He appeared in that movie Bachelor Party. He was sort of the John Belushi character, always screaming and yelling, and he was in an episode or two of Seinfeld. And I don't know what happened to Barry Diamond. I have to look that up. He was always hilarious. I'm drawing a blank. Who else did I meet who wandered through there? Oh gosh, there's a few other names.
Now, did you meet Jeff Thill?
Jeff Thill, about the time I was heading out of the Comedy Store, he started appearing there. On open mic night. I jumped up on stage for a couple years on open mic night, which was usually like Tuesdays and Thursdays or Sundays and Wednesdays. It just depended. And Jeff started there, so we kind of. But I did know Karen Rontowski, who's a a wonderful professional comedian who still tours to this very day, and she's been on David Letterman. Lamont Ferguson, who tours extensively, professional comedian. I met him during that time. Mark Brazil, who was a comic who ended up moving to Los Angeles and wrote for a lot of TV shows like Third Rock from the Sun, and he ended up being one of the creators of That 70s Show.
I'm going to film you going over this bridge to make sure it's safe enough for me.
Okay. Here we go. You see the movie 1917? This is just as treacherous. All right. Make sure the terrain was safe for the rest of the troops.
For the camera crew.
Because I was in the Army National Guard for 6 years after Vietnam, before the first Gulf War, so I didn't see any action. I stayed in Nebraska.
Boot camp action.
Boot camp action in Fort Knox, Kentucky. I was a 19 Delta Cavalry Scout. Hoorah!
They're coming for you.
Oh, here they come. They're gonna ship me to Afghanistan.
Oh my God.
And so, you know, you drove the APCs, the armored personnel carriers, and you were leading the entire battalions to scout out the terrain and make sure it was safe, and then everybody else would go, okay, here we come. Courage Under Fire, the movie with Meg Ryan and Denzel Washington.
Watch how brave I am.
Takes place in Iraq. They were cavalry scouts.
Watch how brave.
No! Oh, wow.
That was brave.
You won't see that on the Discovery Channel.
Never.
In your face, Discovery Channel.
No.
Danger, Will Robinson.
What happened? Your pants falling off?
Tie my shoe.
Oh, I thought your pants were falling off.
Oh my God.
Again.
Oh, whew. This is,
I mean, you've gone, what, a half a mile maybe? Oh gosh, you know, the next video we'll do from your bed, your bedside.
Should we reenact that scene from Deliverance, Alan? You got a purty mouth, boy. I'm assuming I'm Burt Reynolds, and you're
no, I'm the camera guy. Oh, he's got your stick.
I know.
I think he took it.
The kid took my stick.
He took your walking stick.
I'm enjoying this episode of Lounging with Freeman.
Awesome.
Because
we'll have to do this again.
Well, we'll do a part 2.
Part 2?
Yes. But by then you will have been interviewing big stars, and you won't have time for me.
Like
anymore.
Jacob and
Joe. Yes. Or the guy who works at the local Starbucks.
And Julie and Sandy.
Yeah. Oh
my God, look at the ducks.
Geese. I have to go say hi.
Yeah. See how close you can get before they bite you.
I know.
They're big.
I don't like the looks of them ducks.
I don't like the looks of
I
those.
don't like the looks, huh?
I want to thank Dean LeCrone for being on the show.
My pleasure. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Got a little cardio in.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! Here on Lounging with Freeman.
That's right.
Where we didn't really lounge. You lied. He drove me out here to the wilderness, and basically you tricked me into hiking. And I thought we were going to lounge.
Let's stand over here by this. We're almost on the trail again.
Campers, enter at the night gate 100 yards ahead on Guajome Lake Road.
Oh no, here they come to get you.
If we see she's the field evidence technician. She's going to find the evidence that we were walking through there illegally.
Oh.
Their goals. I want to put together an actor's reel. I've already been writing down which pieces and which moments and things like that from various videos. So I've done enough film work in the past 2 years. Inadvertently, I didn't seek it out. It just kind of happened.
Fell in your lap.
I want to vastly update DeanLeCrone.com because it's so out of the photos of me are like 12 years old. And
you are 12 years old.
My portfolio. Yeah, I think I was 12 when you built that for me, and now I'm 32. Wink, wink.
So it is just a little out of date.
I'm gonna do that. I want to do some more film. Of course, we're gonna do some more filming with Jeff Thill. He's writing a pilot called Rabbit Hole. Well, that's a TV show he's writing. We're gonna shoot a trailer for that, and more episodes of Majestic 12. I'd like to maybe, this is a big one. I'd love to see if Dr. Peepers could appear on the Gong Show singing a song of some sort. It'd have to be an original song, maybe with a couple of musicians in the background. It'd be crazy. It'd Driggin, my little puppet, and the wings, pop them open and shut during the instrumental. I don't know. That's just something that would be...
Oh, I could come with my guitar and Julie come to sing.
Yeah. And Jeff, he could show up too with his
background vocals,
with his bass guitar playing.
Oh, there you go.
And his background vocals. We'd have to write something original because they don't let you use songs that are already out there.
We'll be J-Bar 2.
You have to be Dr. Peepers and the Steampunks.
There you go.
I don't know.
And the steam heads.
I'm going to be a special guest at the Gaslight Steampunk Expo in the fall. I'll be doing. I'll have a table. I'll be offering up steampunk caricatures. I probably won't be in the Dr. Pepper's costume because it's a little difficult sitting around all day in that big bulky costume and sweating and a hat on it. But I will have Dr. Pepper's posters and books for sale, and a banner that says, steampunk caricatures by Dean LeCrone, aka Dr. Pepper's. I got that coming up. There's a chance I may be appearing in a paid gig at the San Diego County Fair for a month.
Oh yeah.
For appearing as the Joker, because the theme this year is superheroes. That's just in its infancy. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. So yeah, that's I think.
Oh, and you could do a plug for the new comic sci-fi convention.
Oh yeah, the Science Fiction Coalition, which we're both members of. A group of science fiction fans, cosplayers, and etc. We are putting together. I shouldn't say we. I'm not organizing it.
Well,
Fandom Invasion.
You'll probably have a booth.
Fandom Invasion, a one-day event convention, November 14th at the California Center for the Arts in Escondido. It's going to be incredible. Cosplay, panels, activities, shenanigans, probably artists. I would like to do a panel or two. I think a Majestic 12 panel would be fun.
Spelunking.
We were trapped. People in the deepest, people marched up Mount Everest. Never faced what we're facing right now. We're trapped in Guajome Park. I'm Dean LeCrone. Thank you, and I'll see you next time on Lounging with Alan. And I'll still be here in the park. You'll have to come and find me here. So I got to go find a place to lie down with the mountain lions, the rattlesnakes. So, thank you.